Hello, welcome to Falling Star Tarot. Today I have a pick a card reading for you that's going to let us know some of the sudden changes happening in your life. These are those tower moments that, yes, they kind of take you right off of your feet. You feel like you're just hanging there mid-air and you have no idea how you're going to get your footing or your wits about you again. So, sudden changes, the calamity. We're going to do some cards, oracle, and then I think we're going to do some charms and charts at the end. Just a little bit more involved. Okay, we have 5 tower cards to choose from. The first one is blue. The second traditional. Third, fourth, and fifth pink. I'm going to leave the timestamps down below. Take a deep breath, pause the video if you need to. Relax and let your intuition speak to you. I'd like to take a moment to tell you that I have links below for private readings. My PayPal me link is there too. Really helps my channel out. Go ahead and leave me a comment, anything you'd like to see in a reading. I love it when I get ideas from people, what they want to know about. All right, I'll see you there. Hello! Deck number 1 with the beautiful blue tower. Kind of makes you think you kind of want this sudden change and calamity to strike. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. Okay, the change that is coming to you is in the form of strength. So you may have something to do with the number 8. You might be a Leo. Or maybe that's what's going to be changing. But what I get from this, if you look at that creature there, you have a very strong energy to overcome this. This is the type of person that can communicate to those above them, soften their hearts, and encourage them to make the needed changes. You don't speak to people as if they're above or below you, and you speak with empathy. You make decisions, and your greatest strength is with empathy. You just sort of see the side of everything, so you might be a good moderator. Talking down the giants, do you know what I mean? So if you have in the past felt a little weak, a little intimidated by authority, or those a little bigger, scarier than you, this is what the change is. This is what I see coming. The catalyst, or what's going to kind of get this change going, is the 8 of Chalices. So you will be taking a path away from anything that does not suit you. You're going to be leaving behind any kind of energy, emotion, or situation that is not serving the betterment of your life. This is a card of walking away, of not exactly apathy, but just not feeling things that you used to feel. Maybe you'll be letting go of prejudices or ideals that you have that just are not suiting you anymore. Or maybe even people or situations that really are getting in the way of your growth, of you feeling that you have the courage that you need in your life. Anything that's making you not true to yourself. What's helping you with this? I see the 9 of Pentacles. And I see this card as nearing completion of your finances, continual efforts, continual work, but kind of also counting your abundance, counting your wares, and counting on them. It warns us not to harvest too soon, but yes, to timely kind of tend to our efforts, tend to our own. I see a lot in this card. I see that you're blooming and growing and nearly there. This is a good card. It symbolizes work, true effort, practice, and cultivating your skills and whatever earthly supports you here. This could be your career or maybe a hobby that just really is flourishing. So keep up with that. The obstacle that you are facing here is shoes. This card symbolizes to me sort of being outed and embarrassed, feeling unprotected. So your biggest obstacle is feeling embarrassed about something about yourself, really just not letting your true colors show. Anything that is a self-expression of you, you should be proud of, and that's going to give you strength in and of itself. All right, this card is our possible outcome. We have Alliance. That is a beautiful card. It shows me that there's going to be a sense of inclusion that comes out of this, and to me it looks very much like the Strength card. But in a different sense, you've got something making alliance with a more delicate creature. There's a lot of wisdom that can come from that. It's a card of inclusion, so you are going to feel more one and more connected, focused on networking, and you're going to drop feelings of not connecting to those above, below, older, younger. Anyone with a difference to you is not going to seem off limits anymore. You're going to realize that we're all connected in this beautiful universe, and we're all made of the love that creates this entire universe. And that beautiful tapestry, we all have our own sort of place in it, and without our beautiful colors showing, no matter how unusual, and they don't quite look like they match, and they don't have to match, and they help make the whole better. I think this is going to bring about a transformation for you. Our advisement in this situation is communication. This goes very much with what gives you your strength and what will form all those alliances and networking connections. And so here is basically what it says. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness, and reach an understanding. Avoid assumptions. We all know what that's about. So there we have it. You are going to become kind of a master communicator, and you're not going to worry about what people are thinking about you. I wonder if there's something to that. That's a couple do ask, do tell. Look at those shoes. I'm not going to say it, but if you have encountered that, or if you have that, you know what I'm saying. Get over that. It's a beautiful world. I'm going to pull out some charms. Let's give them a try, see if we can't get a little bit further advisement. I feel like this one might be the one. It's a little small. Okay, let's dip into the charms and see if there's anything else going on during this change that we need to know about. Well, we've got a kitty cat. We have a dragonfly in love. Dragonflies are resilient little creatures. I think this is telling you to persevere with and through love. And just stick in with that. Stay in there. We have two keys. We have a key linked between work and heal. And we have a key that's kind of on release and time, and it's pointing toward love. So that's a lot of keys. That's a lot of trying to hone in on knowledge and opening doors for yourself, learning. Maybe if you got some books on those subjects. We have a crown on heal. That could be you need to heal your crown chakra, spiritual higher knowledge, Or it could be just you need to heal something that's going on in your head, your thoughts. And we have the turtle. Wasn't the turtle flipped over? Well, the turtle to me is someone hiding in their shell. If you've hardened yourself up against the world, this might be a little bit of a clue to get out of that, come out of that shell, and be soft with those around you. They're just as vulnerable as you are. Release, and it says princess. So someone else, yeah, yes, okay. I see myself in this, and it won't let me lie. Someone out there may feel very much above it all. Like you kind of hold the crown and nobody's taking it. That's your ego speaking. It's not your true self. Your true self wants to learn from others, and no matter what level they're at. And that was a lot in the reading too. So you may have something to learn by teaching. A lot of times we teach people beneath us, and we learn through teaching and learn from them. And teaching is such a tough thing because we all have something to learn from one another. It kind of levels us all out. So yes, let go of that little crown. I love, this is just cute. That is so cute. I think it's perfect. Oh, well, just so you can see in case the zoom doesn't quite work. I think you're going to get through this okay if you learn how to let go of your ego and, yeah, be strong in love. Don't worry about labels that keep you separated from others. Okay, if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if any of it resonated with you, if it's what's going on in your life right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe to catch me again. And after all, have fun. Okay, those of you who chose the second deck, our traditional Tower card. I love that one. Probably my favorite representation. Let's see what the major change in your life is going to be. Well, it's going to be about something that's hidden to you. This is a card about secrets, hidden realm versus our physical realm. It could be hidden knowledge that comes to you, but I have the feeling, when I say this card, I believe with so much around you being subjective and unclear, it is time just to keep going right through those trees. You're on the path. You've got light. Keep going. Best time to know that you are who you are and going towards what you need to be going toward. Trust your intuition. Very good time to trust your instincts right now. And that could be the change, is that you may grow more intuitive, more instinctual. You might be the type that really wants to get in touch with your intuition or just learn more about trusting yourself and not second guessing everything that you do. So this could be a very good change. Now, what starts this change off? We have the Four of Pentacles. So, Four of Earth energy, I am going to say, is saving, protecting your assets and your wealth. You see, they're all wrapped up there. And that's what you're going to want to do right now. Believe in that foundation and stability you have built here on the planet Earth. Protect your assets. Bank some things maybe. But this may not be money. This may be holdings. Could be land, property. Maybe hold down that job. Could be about holding on to a career. Even if you're not super happy about it right now, you need everything you have. What's coming in to help is strength. This is the second time we got this card. We got a couple duplicate cards. And this one I see the eternity symbol, manifestation. This is a strong Leo energy, also 9. You will learn to do things with empathy. You will learn to see others kind of, I want to say equilaterally, as if you're not above or beneath them, and you can speak that way to them. This is a card that's great for people. You can communicate well. You can work empathically. You can accomplish what other people just think is really difficult to accomplish. 11 could also mean something to you. We do have 18, 4, and 11. A big obstacle for you is the color orange, and what I picked up about this card is that it can symbolize spirituality and strength. So if you don't have a very strong hold on your belief system, that could be a struggle for you. Maybe you need to look into what it is you do believe. Either learn more about it or strengthen it, strengthen your practices, go join a group about it. That's what I picked up on this card. Maybe orange means something different to you. If it does, by all means. If you've been seeing it or wearing it, or if there's something about orange, that could be just sort of, that could be something that's kind of a stumbling block in your path. For a possible outcome, we have unity. Unity is sort of the ultimate goal, where you become at one and at peace with everything. Look at all of those stars just flowing. This is beautiful. Everything coming together and working as one, in harmony, in peace. Us all being connected with that universal love and happiness, and not really wanting for anything else. So my advice is that you might want to try to know your worth and accept nothing but equality in your relationships, something reciprocal. You don't want to be giving or taking more than, this is ultimate harmony. Also, seek empowerment over power. That's a big message about this. I feel like you kind of got the world card, the universe card. You've got, this is the highest one in the deck. You have great potential with this. This change is definitely good. Our advisement is also wonderful. We have abundance, and this is a high card in this deck too. Congratulations! It seems you're due for an infinitely big, they crossed out little, piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphoric dessert. And with abundance, it's true. If you don't feel like you're ready for it or you deserve it, if you're unaccepting, you're not going to get it. So go ahead and open yourself up to it, because this reading looks like you really are going to get there. I'm thinking you might want to save and ground yourself. Don't overspend or overexert or overwork yourself. If you were thinking about taking a risk, no, you've got a big change coming anyways. Keep going, stay the course. You're gonna get stronger out of this, and something great is going to happen. And I think it is saying have faith. Let's go ahead and get a chart out. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm gonna try to zoom in, which it should let me do. Let's try to figure out, especially what that Four of Pentacles might have meant, what this change is going to entail, because it looks like earthly wares. Where are they? I think it's these ones. Oh my. Okay. Oh, we have a love. We have a crown on career and wild card. Wild card is telling us to go ahead and steer. I see that as kind of a stick close to home. So whatever was kind of like cropping up in your mind, that's what I think of as the wild card. We have an apple on the outside of it. And a heart. So I feel like you might have been asking, is this for me? Should I take this? Is this something I shouldn't have? Because with the apple, I think of the tree of knowledge. It's the first thing I think of. And it is saying stay close to home. It's got the 2 hearts. Let's see what else we have. Life path, we have the fish, which I think of as having faith, belief, and yes, just keep swimming, keep doing. I see the fleur-de-lis as an ornament. Romance, and oh, elephants always speak to me about remembrance. So maybe you need to kind of look back on something, see what it was that you really loved about it. But we've got this crown and career and wild card. I think that this is saying that, yeah, this was probably about your career. And seeing the ship, you might be thinking about traveling, and that's fine. Your travels are safe, but sticking close to home is best. Don't forget where you come from. And these are sort of up in the air. Maybe they mean something to you. Maybe it could be a love cruise. I keep getting that it's something that you're going to do, but not right away. You have to save for it. You're going to have to work. Keep working. You're on your way to this. But through remembrance and through diligence and keeping the faith, pretty much what the cards were saying. So, that's all I see for this. If it resonated with you, can you leave a comment down below? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. Catch me again. All right. Have fun. So you who picked the middle tower, let's see, what is this big change coming to you? I see the big change represented by the 6 of Pentacles is you gaining the ability in healing of your own finances to be beneficial to your community. This is a card about giving back, doing sort of like charity work, community service, but this is doling out and measuring out. So this is going to be a fair thing. You won't be giving away too much. Definitely an abundant enough energy to be helping others. What's going to cause this change is represented by the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries, fire, war, power, but also a fair ruler, a mentor. With the number 4, you have stability, you have great foundation. This is rule. So this could be you, this could be entrepreneurism, it could be a mentor that comes in. In this position, being a catalyst, this could be someone else, but it also could be you. If you have been feeling about taking charge of your life, then yes, you are in charge. If you've been thinking about needing help, then yes, do seek help. It's okay. It's all right to do things under advisement. Now, what's coming in to help you is a little unusual. We have the 8 of Swords. In this position, I believe, since you see the character all kind of tied up in their own thoughts, because the swords are actually a representation of your visions and thoughts, your mentality. You've literally walled yourself off from some things. You need to take those restraints off. You need to let go of some mindsets that you have going on. There's no reason to separate yourself or to feel like the victim. If you've been believing you are the victim of something, I'm not telling you that getting thrown out of a building, so to speak, getting taken off your feet, feeling on this calamity is easy. Or that you aren't a victim, but you don't want to perpetualize that victim mentality and stay in it. You don't want to say that you had nothing to do with those circumstances. I'm not saying that anything was your fault or brought on by you. Sometimes we're just plain wronged. That's true. But we don't stay there. Everyone else left. Take that stuff off. If you want a sword, pick up a sword. If you don't, you're free to walk away. You are now free to be free of this. Okay, your biggest obstacle is the moon, and this makes perfect sense because trapping yourself in this mentality would be easy considering you don't really see clearly where you are going and there's a lot hidden from you. When the moon lights the sky, we barely see the ground and our surroundings. We are a little, uneasy. Everything's so subjective. How do we know truly what's going on around us? Well, the truth is you don't. But you could travel with your eyes closed if you had a different mentality. You could travel like the fool at the beginning of the journey. And that's going to be okay. You have these pillars out in front of you. I think you're going in the right direction. You're the only you on your path. And you have the right to keep going. You have the right to learn your way. And yeah, I think you're going to get there. It's not really a bad obstacle to have. The unknown. Conquering the unknown is completely possible. One of the easiest things they say, actually. Possible outcome here is context. This is a really powerful outcome because you may gain the ability to take things within context, not attach meaning to things that they don't deserve. And you see this dragonfly. I was just mentioning how dragonflies are one of the most resilient creatures I've ever seen. I've seen them get tangled, run through things. They just keep going. They're like, I want to say they're like little war beasts, but I mean they're little warriors and beautiful little warriors of the insect family. And that's what I think you're going to be if you can take things not so to heart. Don't attach meanings and heaviness to things. Sometimes they just are what they are, so to speak. It's all just a part of it. It may not be for you, and it's okay. If you didn't need it then, there's no reason to attach to it. So our advisement, I thought we could use something a little lighthearted, would be inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone and with lots of applause. I think that's really speaking to our moon card there. That you are going to get more and more confident as you go. And the way not being lit by, a million suns is okay. Because you're going to realize you don't need that. You know where you're going already. You're going to be gaining confidence through this process. Whatever this change is, this big major event, learning to be generous, achieving your own freedom, your own free will, destroying that which separates you from others, taking their words and your own mentality into context. You're going to get there. You're going to be fine. And you're going to be stronger for it and better. All right, let's get out a chart. See what chart I want to use for this. Get a couple more clues. I kind of want to use this one, which I made. I'm not sure if I know what all these planets are. Don't at me, I'm still learning. Why would I put planets on a chart and not know what they are? We don't know. So, big change. I love the gold on that card. Let's see, what big change. This generosity. Ooh, I almost got some of those charms myself. Oh, we've got the starfish. I see that as attention. You're going to be getting a lot of attention. The key to someone's heart. And the tree of life. That could be getting in touch with your ancestral a kind of energy. The star could also be stick-to-itiveness, you know, hanging in there, kind of creeping along while everybody else seems to be taking the highway. You might be kind of, but that's okay. I see some kind of higher knowledge going on here on the W. I don't know if that means something to you. And I don't remember this hand symbol, and I know that's higher knowledge. Key is on the sun, and it's on B, and that is Pisces, yes? This was covering, let's see, that is Scorpio and Libra, and my words are leaving me. Kind of looking at the O too. We have music. That's kind of neat because it's like an M and the M. So maybe that was aiming for the Scorpio. We have a musical Scorpio out there. I don't know if that's you or someone you know. Maybe they are the mentor that you might possibly have. What is this? We have another cat, and it seemed like it was sort of on one. Oh my gosh, I shook the whole thing. It was sort of on one and sort of on Venus. I believe that's Venus. I'm going to go with it because that's what I believe it is. And that's how we're working with it right now. So yes, that's a strong energy. Number one. I was thinking about number one earlier. That beginning, that spark, that initiative. Well, this is going to leave an opening for something really positive coming into your life. Oh, Cupid's arrow. Okay, so yes, this is Neptune, and that rules our emotions and our abundance, all things subtle like spirituality. So we're gonna see abundance and happiness in that zone. We have the key to love here. Well, the Cupid's arrow in love in Pluto, and Pluto rules Scorpio. It's sort of the underworld ruler. So that's kind of wild. I feel like there's something going on with Scorpio in this one. And we have 9 and 10 with an elephant. And with the elephant, we are dealing with memory, remembrance, and Isis is leveling up, almost there and complete. So this is kind of a big deal. I feel I have a question mark on handmade. And I was sort of going towards that. Let's see. I think that's fire. Wow. When I see the handmade one, I think you need to do something. You need to create something. Are you being authentic? Did you make it yourself? This isn't time to go out and get some store-bought thing, or maybe don't order it on Fiverr. Do you know what I mean? Do this yourself. Now is time to put your true self into this. I'm not sure what this W means. I'm really interested to know if this means anything. The V's, the W's. I'm not sure if the A might have something to do with the sun and abundance. I'm really feeling the Scorpio energy now. Let me know down below if any of this resonated with you. If it didn't, check out some of the other ones. You never know, maybe just the wrong pile appealed right off the bat. But like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to catch me again. Alright, have fun. Hello, those of you who chose the 4th pile. This beautiful Tower card. You might want to take a look at that, I'm sure. Let's see what major change is coming. We have the 4 of Pentacles. This could be signifying that you will be getting used to holding on to money, saving it, grounding yourself, protecting your stash, cash, investments, holdings, securities, could even be properties. As I see this property behind there, we could be talking about a home, a farm or something, but you're going to be strong holding this. You see, he's picked it up, so you may very well be maybe even taking some of it and moving it. What's going to start all of this is the Queen of Wands energy. So I see you becoming more enthusiastic, exuberant, excited, and passionate about what you've got going on in your life. This is really kind of an abundant, bountiful, and strong energy. You're going to be effective communicating, attracting people towards your ideas. A lot of fire energy here. Now it's going to help you. We got this in the last one. So if the last one was, if you were fighting between the two, you might want to check that one out. The 8 of Swords is what's going to help you. So as I mentioned before, the 8 of Swords is sort of like a victimizing yourself mentality. If you've been feeling like you had no part in a situation and were completely the victim of it, I'm telling you, you're prisoning yourself by your own thoughts. It's hard to hear, but sometimes we don't want to take responsibility for how we get ourselves places. Like if you're believing you don't like where you are in life, you made that life. No one else made those choices, worked as hard as you did, or got to where you're going. Now, if someone has harmed you, I am not telling you that you weren't wronged. You may have been wronged, but you see this individual is tied up, surrounded by what the representation of their thoughts, their ideals, their visions, their mentality. You've separated yourself and walled yourself off from others because of this pain. And right now, no one else is there doing it but you. You've blinded yourself to what else could come. I'm not saying that this didn't happen, and it probably felt like this. But I think the major change is, since it's this, I see that maybe you might have like a spending problem or a problem acquiring wealth, but being able to get more enthusiastic about it, I think it's going to get you out of this mentality. Dropping those restrictions and continuing on, it's going to give you kind of a new lease on life. For some reason, I'm thinking that yes, you might be curbing some spending problems right now, or acquiring things, maybe even earning instead of purchasing, or, you know, so on and so forth. Receiving more than you give financially and security-wise, which you are entitled to do. If you ever and made to feel like you weren't, stop that. Stop feeling like the victim here. Okay, one of your major obstacles I'm seeing is the number 8. Number 8 is about eternity, manifesting, creating things just basically right out of thin air. Now you've got all the elements and the power to do so. You do create your world with your thoughts, and you've been creating a world far away and detached from what you want in life. You're walling yourself away from what you truly want. You don't want to be there and hidden and unaware. You don't want to stay in that pain. You want to accept that you are making your world. You are the creator here. You are absolutely capable of making this. And this is a terrific possible outcome if you realize this. You will have heat, you will have fire and passion, and that's this energy here. This is what's really going to take you to that level. Kind of person is sort of living their dream. Your creativity is going to arise out of this, and you're going to attract so much positive energy into your life. And take it for what it is worth. You don't have to put labels on it. You don't have to make something of it. You don't have to have perfection here. You can just enjoy the transformative energy that is available to you. Let some things be unknown. Let the mystery stay there and enjoy it. And this sort of goes with this. We have wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder, and when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. So, instead of this blindfold, not wanting to see what's going on, you can put on these theater glasses and enjoy the show. I think that's our overall energy here, is once you start enjoying, you'll create more of what you enjoy, more of what you are passionate about, and you will be living in your dreams. You will be creating a world you want to live in, instead of staying here feeling that double-edged sword of every thought forever in your head and alone. I love how look at how you have the similar shapes there. I saw these cards and I thought, those are so much the same. You're going to be enjoying some truly wonderful moments, things that you've dreamt of enjoying if you just get rid of this. So let's get the charts out. And I am no way belittling any pain, but you can use that pain to become strong. Okay, let's see what the charms tell us. Okay, I'm going to use this chart right here. We've got who, what, when, where, spring, summer, fall, and winter. And we're going to see just a little bit more specifics. What might get you living your passions and your goals and your creativity? Oh, I think that feels right. Ah. Okay, so what? The seahorse. Seahorses I see as perseverance and kind of being steered in the right direction. You got the turtle. So you're in your shell. Oh yes, I see that in that card. You've been in your shell and you feel out of sorts, but you have a navigation system on you like nothing else. Who? And we have music. Maybe you are into music, or you know people are into music, or just something creative. That's kind of my creative symbol there. It's the music staff. So more creative energy, more artistic endeavors, something you've envisioned, something that isn't quite externalized yet. You've got peace for winter. Oh, and the pat paw, little puppy paw. You've got a mermaid for fall. Maybe someone who's a water sign. I think that Capricorns fit into this too, and Virgos, because they have fish in their sign. That's like a part of it. You get a little water in with your earth with them. But in any event, that could just be being flexible in the fall, finding some flexibility. In the spring, we have this key, and it's got that cool symbol on it, which I think means spirit. Not sure what that is. Definitely what I'm getting from it right now is spirit and yes, belief, faith. If you're not of certain faiths, that's okay. This is kind of Celtic, and you know, that looks like a Christian symbol. But in the spring, maybe you'll have a renewal of belief, or maybe you'll encounter somebody spiritual and you'll meet up with them and have some new experiences, connect with them somehow. We've got the moon as to where. So what I've got, it could be something at night, but I've got that it's hidden where it is. Maybe we're talking about the other realms. Maybe the where in this situation isn't a materialized where. Could be the where is sort of everywhere, if that makes sense, but sort of behind everything. I'm getting a spiritual vibe with this, and that's great. If you're passionate about music or spirituality, will you comment below so that I know that I hit home? If you've got something creative going on with those, keep going either way if you're afraid to comment. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Lets me know what's going on. Subscribe to my channel to catch me again. Let me know if anything resonated or anything that you'd like to see in any of the videos. Give me a tip down there or a tip on my PayPal link if you like. Have fun. Hello to those of you that chose the pink castle here. I mean, tower, it looks like a castle to me. It kind of looks like I wouldn't mind. It is definitely getting struck by lightning. There's some calamity coming our way. Now, with sudden change like this, you might get taken off of your feet and not know what's going on. Like something has been yanked out from under you. You may have a revelation and precepts are gone. You look at things completely different. That's going to change your perspective. But the word revelation, this could really be a spiritual thing. What I have for what is going to be changing is the Nine of Wands. This is terrific because this is nearing completion, especially of creative endeavors, things that you're passionate about, your work may be nearing completion. This could be your life's work. Maybe you're working on a novel and you're almost done, but you are going to be victorious. You're winning. So this character is in charge of the situation. He's sort of claimed it as his own. And what's bringing about this is the King of Wands, the ability to navigate situations with skill, agility, having the vision, the empowerment to make it through it. This is terrific. This is a great amount of energy, a lot of fiery energy. Okay, so you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Just a possibility, or you might just have a lot of creativity inside of you. What's coming in to help is your ability to save. We got this in one of the other readings too. A lot of people out there are socking away their wares and their cash. Whatever your valuables are, you are clinging to them. They're not being frivolous right now, and that's working for you. This is a great energy. So do ground yourself. Stay in tune with your stability and build on that. We've got another 4. The thing that's strengthening you might also be, what's giving you the biggest obstacle. If you've been seeing 44 lately, that's terrific. It's saying, yeah, you're in charge. You can actually look up 44 as an angel number. And I do have a video on angel numbers and synchronicities. I keep mentioning because I keep getting them in my readings, but go over there and watch that if you'd like. Number 4 is about stability, elements, cornerstones, building blocks, well, +1. The 4 dimensions, you wouldn't be doing much without this. This is how everything is made. So yes, protect that right now. You're going to need that. And it could be a little bit of an obstacle for you. It might be hard. This might not be something that has come easy for you in the past. You might really like to express yourself. The possible outcome for this, we have renewal, which is a beautiful card. So this is a card of kind of creating a new energy for yourself and accepting that everything you try is not permanent. Changes come along the way, and it's okay to learn things. It's okay to not attach yourself to something just because you tried it. It doesn't mean you can't try something else new right after it. Listen to your heart and be reborn in the strength that your inner light is guiding you. You are not attached to anything, and logic doesn't have to dictate your every decision. So even while you're saving, maybe that could be your downfall, especially if it's something new for you, that you just save too much. But you might know what this is. Along the way, everything that you learn is just a lesson. Every mistake is just a lesson. So keep on going. I see that light, and I think that that is just telling you to keep going. You might end up leading the way for others. But I think you're going to be renewed by this. Major lesson is feeling fresh and new. Our encouragement is story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts, as I was saying, even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where each and every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. That really seems like this card. She looks like, this is tough, but she's making it through it. And what would your inner story be like without some conflict in it? I think that's a terrific message. Overall, that very foundation that you build yourself on, as much as it is helping you, know that you can branch out. You are not stuck to anything. That might have been our big message there. You can build on it, but you don't have to bank solely on it. Okay, let's get a chart out and see what else we might be able to glean. I'm gonna try this one again. You get a lot on that one. Okay, so our creative type, you get to branch out. Maybe this will tell us a little bit about some of the other things you get to do. Oh, cool. We have a transformative little butterfly. Everything's pretty connected in this little unicorn. You might be our little, is that a Pegasus? Oh, it's a unicorn. You might be our little unicorn. You are unique. Pretty sure, wasn't that on yes? I'm pretty sure that was on yes. You are able to transform. You are not stuck You can grow and change. In the center of it all, and also on water, you have angels watching over me. So you're being guided and protected. Maybe angels are not the thing you believe in, but we have no. Oh my. We have no on the horse. So maybe you shouldn't be rushing into anything right now, especially with that fire energy. And we have, oh, we could have a Capricorn. We have kind of the question mark Capricorn symbol. We have our little poison symbol. It was upside down. So I mean that could mean, it could mean to let go of things that you think are bad for you, but it could also be saying that outside knowledge and ideas are not poisonous, if you know what I'm saying. They can be absolutely enriching if you consider what they might add to your value. We've got a no on angel. I wonder what that means. The water and the angel. We've got a no. Maybe this angel is protecting you from negativity. And we have an L and the seahorse. An L means a little bit of something to me. Now I'm sort of looking at Virgo a little bit. But the seahorse is such a resilient little creature. Just a great swimmer and navigator. I always see this one as just kind of knowing its own way. Getting through things, as that one card was saying, that other creatures don't know how to get through. Just da-da-da-da-da, not a big deal. But he does take his time. So take your time. It's going to be okay. Well, that's all I see for this one. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, if anything resonated with you, I mean, I saw a couple things in here. This might have been my pile. Might have been, I like the pink one. So comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see in other readings too while you're down there. Leave me a tip down there or leave me a tip up in my tip jar. I have a PayPal me link there for you. Don't forget to subscribe to catch me again, see more videos like this and a few other crazinesses. All right, have fun.